Thy. They forgot the E. Perhaps they had no choice. There's always the option to fight, even if there is no option to win. Of course, that is easy for me to say, being an outsider. I would hope they are not complicate in this enslavement of their world, but it is not my place to judge. I have only just arrived. I'll look, whose permission are you looking for? Okay, that's it. Farewell, perhaps we will meet again. A great hunt on this world would be glorious. Glory! This is Sparta! Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I am in exile. The slavers of Kashyyyk took me after I was forced to leave my village 20 years ago. Damn. Why were you forced to make this deal? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made in exile, disowned by my family and people. I should not be here. They will not expect me. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. We use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say can be trusted. They were right to cast me out. I'll deal with that if I have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Wow.
Greetings to you. Something
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Wow. It's like, your
So,
opinions don't matter
new
for
spaces
shit.
have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
The Book of Eli.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
Ew.
First off, huts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
I'm Blaze. Let's see what you carry. What do you know of Kashyyyk? Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matin is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Yeah, right. Oh, fucking A. Perhaps I could settle some of his debt.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
I want to get back to my other questions.
Of course.
Let me see what you carry.
Of course. You're in a hurry.
I need med packs. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Battle armor. That reminds me of the sonar goggles from from whatchamacallit. I can't remember the name. Conviction. Cyber reaction system. Honest debt. That guy killed his buddies. Circa scientist.
Welcome to Adia. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient.
You have nothing to be proud of, fool.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
You work on Kashyyyk and don't understand the language?
Zerka Corporation calls the planet Adian, and no, I don't understand the language. The local Wookiee leader has made it so we don't need to. Wookiees are unable to speak basic, but for the last decade the residents of all local villages have been trained to understand it.
What good would that do?
It helps ease tensions. They are less hostile towards us if they understand what we say.
Wow. And it makes me feel more desirable as slaves.
What did he say? I don't usually have a translator I can ask.
That knowing basic just makes his people better slaves.
I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves.
Why don't you do anything to stop it?
I'm just an employee. You'll have to take your concerns to Janos. He's the voice for Zerka Corporation on this outpost.
How convenient. All the benefits with no guilt.
I don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Bitch. Alright. What is your job here?
I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work.
Fine.
Farewell.
Greetings. How can Zerka Corporation serve you during your visit to Edane? Tell me about the planet you called it G5623 before. It's numerical design. The galactic basic name is Edane, chosen by corporate ballot among stockholders. It would seem you are already acquainted with this world, given your choice traveling companion. I have always been away for so long. You let the beast speak for you? You allow more liberties than most of our customers. Allow more liberties? What do you mean? It means that they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. Your current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see a concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. Well, Zalbar is no slave. He has pledged a life debt to me. Ah, a very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Wow, what a dickhead. Do not demean the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you will be blamed of the actions of your Wookiee. Please, call him off. Why do the Wookiees tolerate you doing such? It is not me personally. I merely represent Zerka Corporation at this outpost. There are other directors at other stations, of course. Agreement must have been made with the Wookiees. Leadership harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Tell me about it. I might be more understanding if I know. If it will ease your temper, I will give you specifics. We supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. We are kept profitable and an agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What is this leader's name? I believe his name is Chudar. I don't deal directly with them. Thank goodness. Far too brutish. That was not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as though your Thrail has an opinion about our arrangement with his leader, but it doesn't matter. Chudar is unquestioned. What about Zarbar? What's the matter? What about Zarbar? This is not something I'd like to talk about. Not yet. Please, is there anything else I would have to work to? I have questions to ask. I can answer if I can. Tell me about... I'd like to ask about the Zerka Corporation. Zerka Corporation has branches many systems, mostly concerned with weapon production for personal and ship-mount use. Of course, the many outposts of this world are only concerned with bio-adequatizations. I'd like to talk about the slaving operations here on... I have a very limited number of things I can say. What do you wish to discuss? I can't allow this. I can't allow this to continue. It's not up to you. This planet's not a member of the Republic. It's backward citizens to have no rights. I'm sorry you are offended, but this operation is very humane. Even the Wookiee leadership knows it is more beneficial to work with us. Besides, even if you do something drastic here, the Circle Corporation has another outpost on Lina. It would change nothing. I think you need more firepower to keep order. We do things as humanely as possible. There are other outposts, but the operation is far early. Agreements have been made with the Wookiee leadership. Harvesting is handled delicately. Other questions. Which is the one that I talked? I'm looking for something called a star map. I'm sorry, but I have no information on that. Are you sure you meant to come here? This world is very primitive. Much of it's still unexplored, even by the locals. The forest gets ever more dangerous the further you descend. The lowest levels, the shadows are largely unknown. I need supplies. I'd like to talk about stable operations. Weapons do you have available? Let's see what you got. What you got for me? Discord gun. Blaster cannon. Damn. Blaster cannon is favorable among captains wealthy enough to hire experienced, dangerous crews who might need a way to take them out quick if things go bad. This looks nice. Bowcaster. Vibration cell. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Thought I had it. Let me see. That's not the blaster car. Oh, heavy weapons. No wonder you can't use it. Used to be able to use heavy weapons. Oh, watch this.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lina, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lina? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off. Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Took her brother away and left her all alone on Terrace.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind. You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind. Is that what the Hutt spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies. No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Why should we believe you, Lina? Maybe he thought you were better off on Terrace Mission. Maybe your brother isn't the man he thought he was.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned me.
Oh.
Same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Sounds like you're better off without him.
You damn well know it. He's nothing but a sleazy scam artist. If Mission knew it was good for her, she'd forget he ever existed. But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lina wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him. Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever. Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker. I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
She's Mission eager to speak to him. And that's back in Kashyyyk, so I'll do it after this mission. I mean, that's back in Tatooine, my bad. I'll do that after.
Hold here, Spacer. Circa Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas